Clase's contract could have ultimately paid him $38 million. And these are two pitchers in the primes of their careers, 26, 27 years old. So you just wonder how many tens of millions of dollars they potentially threw away for whatever this was. And it's certainly not as beneficial as the money they could have made playing baseball, something they were really good at.
What stuck out to you the most? What's the most damning thing? What's the most disconcerting part of it all?
Yeah, I think the brazenness of it, the fact that this was going on dating back to May of 2023 with Clase. Ortiz didn't join until mid-June, supposedly, this season.
Yep.
And after two instances implicating Ortiz, they finally caught wind of this, right? So how did this go not caught for almost 2 years?
You have great professional relationships with a lot of the players that are on the current roster, with the manager, Stephen Vogt. What have these guys, what's the vibe that you get? What's the feeling from these guys besides being, hurt by it all?
Yeah, I mean, you want to presume innocence until these guys have their day in court. But it's tough in the middle of a season especially, and this was a season full of turmoil for this team that went through a 10-game losing streak that sputtered and fell 15 and a half games behind in the division. They were dealing with enough that I think they got pretty fed up by the outside distractions. It's no coincidence that a couple days after Clase gets wrapped up in this, Ortiz was wrapped up in it a few weeks earlier. They cleared out those guys' lockers. They moved forward, and lo and behold, they started playing better, and they charged back and won the division. So I think it reached a point where, trust is so important for any sports team. You have pitchers who, innocent, guilty, whatever it is, if you jeopardize that trust a little bit and you have a pitcher on the mound and that pitcher makes a pitch that maybe looks a little curious, you're always going to be thinking, right? Like,
did somebody have to know something? The fact that it was just two guys, lone wolves out there doing their thing, I wonder if there's more to all this, Zach.
That's one question. I think Clase had reached a stage in his career where he had proven time and again that he was going to get the job done. And he was such an accomplished closer, led the league in saves 3 straight years. Again, finished third in the Cy Young voting, which is so rare for a reliever, and had become the preeminent closer in baseball. So I think you put up with more of the headaches. You put up with more of the stuff behind the scenes that might irk you if it's a rookie or if it's someone who's not accomplished. But he was so accomplished, and despite anything he might have done off the field, he was still getting the job done. Even these outings, the vast majority where he supposedly was predetermining pitches, he got the save or he didn't give up a run. And so, I think that makes you look the other way on certain things. And with Ortiz, I just think they didn't know him that well. Yeah. He wasn't on the team very long. And so it makes you shake your head and it makes you question everything behind it and why this happened.